I say starting it like initially, really pioneers. You always gotta say, you always gotta mention Gucci Mane. Really first, Gucci Mane, Jeezy, T.I. But with saying them, you gotta mention the producers. So it's like, you know, Zaytoven, of course, Zaytoven, Shawty Red, Drummer Boy, Fat Boy. They really pioneered the sound. But even before all the trap now, it's like you gotta remember like Memphis, really the whole Memphis sound. That's really what influenced my sound, like Memphis sound. Like I grew up, loved 3 6 Mafia. Cause they, like to me, they just had the best flows, better flows than everybody, better beats than everybody. So they was just always the most interesting. So I feel like Memphis music, like 3 6 Mafia, and a lot of shit from back then influenced a lot that was going on now. Favorite cartoon character? I'm trying to think. I'm such an indecisive person, so I'm real bad with like favorites, but I could give a few of them. Just Batman, period. That's one of my favorite characters of all time. Batman, you got, I liked a lot of cartoons, man. I watched like Dexter. I watched like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I watched all kinds of stuff. I really watched a lot of shit on TV, man. I'm not gonna lie, you know. Flintstones, reruns, all kinds of shit. Like Dragon Ball Z is around 4th grade. Yeah, like 4th grade, that's when really like Dragon Ball Z, 4th, 5th grade, like it was like real popping, like it got crazy. You know, we'd be drawing that shit. I ain't never been a drawing person, but just for that, like, it was just a phase where like, niggas was drawing that shit. Man, we had really fucked with Grand Theft Auto a whole lot growing up. Like, Grand Theft Auto was everything. Grand Theft Auto Vice City and San Andreas. Cause I always loved that shit growing up. Then I had a song on GTA 5. So it was just like the craziest shit ever. So I played GTA 5 all the time. But growing up, man, I fucked with Super Mario a lot. I had Super Nintendo. Then the Nintendo 64, I was fucking with all the Mario shit, like Mario Tennis, Donkey Kong. Then niggas was growing up and got into PlayStation 2. And PlayStation 2, that was just really some of the best everything ever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we used to play James Bond, all that shit. What's the most romantic thing I've been done with my girl? I be doing romantic shit for her ass all the time. I can't even think about it because it's so regular. You know, even back in high school, we went to prom. Man, after prom, I had a hotel downtown. We had the carriage ride, doing the carriage ride around the city, little shit like that. Then we did that shit again in Atlanta, like, cause we were in Atlanta downtown, the Ferris wheel a couple months ago, and then I saw the carriage ride shit. We rode that shit around. I was like, damn, we ain't did this shit since prom. It's crazy. But we did all kinds of shit, man. We done went to Puerto Rico. After I got to go to Toronto tomorrow, Chicago the day after that. I go back to Atlanta for one day, and then the next day, we're going on vacation, 4 days, St. Thomas. So that should be cool. Do shit like, see, I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah, all the time. Most important thing. As a dude, you just gotta keep her happy. No matter what, that's priority one. Keep her happy, so then you could be happy, because if she has a problem, then you have a big problem. I agree, 1,000,000,000%, like, you know, it's my brother. But besides that, all that aside, like, you know, just musically, like, he's on a whole nother level, man. Like, he's a songwriter as well. He writes, like, you know, these hits and all this other shit. But he got some next level shit. So I just already know, just from what he's done and just what I know he has and just how he keeps getting better. It's just like, he's one of them, like, he's a legend for sure. He's gonna, when it's all said and done, you know, definitely a legend. Like, they'll understand. Like, it's just taking time for more and more people to understand. Like, you know, Outkast came out initially and everybody was like, this shit's whack. Like, them niggas like, this shit's terrible, what's this? You know, Russell Simmons says them niggas was whack. Like, everybody said them niggas was whack, but, you know, just like as time went on, it was just so new that they just couldn't digest it as well. So it's still ahead of its time, and that's why I feel like a lot of his music is like, just now, a lot of people going back and listening to Honest and like, oh, these some good songs, like, you know, but they didn't appreciate it then because they wanted hood music then and wasn't getting it. Now they're getting so much hood music, they're going back listening to that like, oh, damn, you know what I'm saying? So, man, to you, man, if I could just talk directly to you, because I love you so much. You know, I'm young, I look at myself as you. So, man, whatever you want to do in life, man, you know, just stay down, pray on that, focus on that, man, and whatever you trying to do, make sure that every single day of your life, every single day, you do something working towards that every day. Like, no day off at all. You know, it can't be a sometime thing. Like, you gotta really devote everything. And I just want people to know how important that is, you know. Over talent, all that is hard work. That's over everything, period. So if you just stay down and go at whatever you're trying to do every day, man, don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about how somebody can help you or how you want somebody to help you or I need a favor from somebody or a beat or a feature. No, none of that shit. Just stay down and just do your thing and do your own waves, because when it works out, if you work at it every day, and it will probably end up working out, it's just gonna be the best way. You know what I'm saying? I look at so many like just bad decisions I could have made that would have like changed my whole everything. Easy decisions. But, you know, just staying down and just doing my own thing, it just, you know, it worked out. You know, sometimes it may feel like you just want to give in and all that shit, but, man, you just got to stay down, do your thing. Yo, it's Young Metro 3 times. Shouts out, montreality.
Montreality show.
Like I said, just get your own everything, own everything too. You know, like, you the producer, you're needed. You're not just wanted here, you're needed. You know what I'm saying? They take the beat away, then there's nothing else. You know what I'm saying?